Honey Boo Boo hit in car crash, Mama June says. Alana Thompson, better known as Honey Boo Boo, was recently involved in a car accident and taken to the hospital. Her mother, Mama June Shannon, revealed in an Instagram post last Friday that her 20-year-old daughter was involved in a T-bone crash in Denver, Colorado. She said in the attached video that somebody actually wasn't paying attention and T-boned her on her road, before noting that Alana was lucky, as the other driver, a 23-year-old man, was going 40 miles an hour and probably wasn't paying attention. My latest videos. Videos by popculture.com. But anyway, with that being said, Alana is fine, Shannon continued. She was hit on the driver's side of her car. It could have been a lot worse. She was taken to the hospital. She does have back pain, she is having some headache issues, but we are headed to Denver to be able to get her a rental car and to get her set. In the caption to the post, Shannon said, "When you get that phone call, your stomach drops and all you can hear is someone hollering, before being thankful because it could have been a lot worse than it was." Thompson and Shannon were the breakout stars of TLC's Toddlers and Tiaras in the late 2000s and early 2010s, before receiving their own spin-off series titled Here Comes Honey Boo Boo that ran from 2012 to 2014. Both series focused on Thompson, a child beauty pageant contestant. Now an adult, Thompson is in school for a degree in nursing. Fans of the famous reality TV family were left stunned and worried as shocking news broke that Honey Boo Boo, whose real name is Alana Thompson, was involved in a car crash. The incident, confirmed by Mama June Shannon, sent shockwaves through social media and fan communities, sparking an outpouring of concern and speculation about Alana's condition, the circumstances of the accident, and what this means for the family moving forward. Early reports indicate that the crash occurred unexpectedly, leaving Alana shaken but alive, while Mama June took to social media and statements to share emotional details and reassure worried fans. The news has quickly become a headline-grabbing moment, filled with emotional reactions, unanswered questions, and intense public interest. Mama June revealed the news in a raw, heartfelt manner, making it clear that the situation could have been far worse. She emphasized her gratitude that Alana is still here and alive, acknowledging that the accident could have resulted in tragedy. Her words carried a mix of relief and lingering fear, conveying the emotional roller coaster the family has experienced since the crash. Fans immediately flooded the comments with prayers, well wishes, and supportive messages, showing how deeply connected they are to Alana and the Shannon family's journey. For many longtime viewers, Alana represents not just a reality TV star but a symbol of resilience and growth, making the news of her involvement in a car crash all the more shocking and personal. Details surrounding the crash are still emerging, but early indications suggest it was a serious accident that left everyone involved shaken. Sources close to the family described it as a frightening event that unfolded suddenly, catching Alana and others by surprise. Emergency services were reportedly quick to respond, ensuring that medical assistance arrived rapidly. Alana was evaluated and, fortunately, is expected to recover, but the emotional impact of the crash is still reverberating throughout the family. Mama June's statement emphasized that while Alana's physical injuries may not be catastrophic, the mental and emotional toll should not be underestimated. The accident served as a stark reminder of how quickly life can change, even for a family that has spent years in the public eye. The reaction from fans was immediate and intense. Social media platforms lit up with messages of concern, shock, and speculation. Some fans recounted their own experiences with car accidents, expressing empathy and understanding for what Alana might be feeling in the aftermath. Others expressed frustration at the lack of full details, wanting to know more about how the crash happened, whether anyone else was involved, and what steps are being taken to ensure Alana's safety moving forward. Mama June, known for her straightforward and emotional approach, promised fans that more information would be shared when the family felt ready, urging patience and privacy during what she described as a terrifying and emotional moment for everyone. This car crash comes at a time when Alana has been navigating a major transition in her life. The young reality star has grown up in front of viewers, and recently, she's been focusing on her education, future plans, and relationships. An unexpected accident of this magnitude interrupts those plans and thrusts her back into an intense spotlight, forcing her to deal with both recovery and renewed media attention. Mama June's protective instincts have kicked into high gear, with sources close to the family saying she's determined to shield Alana from invasive attention while ensuring she gets the care and emotional support she needs. Public interest in the Shannon family has always been high, and moments of crisis like this magnify that attention tenfold. News outlets, entertainment blogs, and social media users have been following every update, dissecting Mama June's statements and analyzing every clue for insight into Alana's current condition. The crash has also sparked conversations about safety, the challenges of growing up famous, and how families in the public eye handle sudden emergencies under intense scrutiny. The Shannon family's journey has often been marked by resilience in the face of public judgment, and this latest incident tests their strength once again. Mama June's emotional tone in sharing the news resonated with fans who have followed the family's highs and lows over the years. Her mixture of gratitude and vulnerability created a raw, relatable moment that reminded viewers that behind the reality TV cameras are real people dealing with real crises. Early indications suggest that Alana will need time to recover fully, both physically and emotionally, and Mama June has made it clear that the family's focus is on supporting her through that process, away from unnecessary drama or distraction. As investigations into the crash continue, questions remain about how it happened, whether other drivers were involved, and what factors led to the collision. Law enforcement is expected to release more information in the coming days, and fans are eagerly awaiting updates. For now, Mama June has asked for continued prayers and positivity, expressing deep gratitude that the situation did not end in tragedy. She described the moment she learned of the crash as one of the scariest of her life, underscoring the gravity of what could have happened. The emotional aftermath of this accident will likely play out both privately and publicly, as the Shannon family navigates recovery while living under the gaze of millions of fans. For longtime supporters, this moment serves as a reminder of why they connected with the family in the first place, their humanity, their struggles, and their unfiltered approach to life. Mama June's honesty and Alana's resilience have always been central to their story, and this latest challenge adds another chapter to their ongoing and waits for further updates. One thing is clear. This car crash has left a lasting impact, not just on Alana and her family but on fans who have grown up with her story. Mama June's emotional announcement has set the tone for the days ahead, filled with both relief that Alana survived and determination to help her heal. It's a moment that blends real-life danger, emotional honesty, and the power of a community rallying behind someone they've watched grow up, making this one of the most talked-about developments in the family's recent history. In the days following the terrifying crash, the Shannon family has been focused on Alana's recovery, both physically and emotionally. Early reports indicate that while she avoided life-threatening injuries, the impact of the accident left her with lingering soreness, bruising, and a deep sense of shock. Family sources close to Mama June say Alana has been spending time at home surrounded by loved ones, resting and slowly processing the incident. The emotional toll of surviving a crash can be just as intense as physical injuries, and those close to her emphasize that she's taking things day by day, relying on the comfort of her family and close friends as she regains her sense of stability. Mama June has been a constant presence by Alana's side, refusing to leave her for long stretches and making sure she's cared for around the clock. Witnesses say Mama June has been more emotional than usual, often tearing up when recounting the moment she received the call about the accident. She described the hours immediately following the crash as some of the longest of her life, as she rushed to be with her daughter and prayed for good news. Her gratitude toward first responders, hospital staff, and fans who have shown an outpouring of love has been heartfelt and unwavering, emphasizing how close the family came to experiencing unimaginable loss. The crash has reignited intense media attention surrounding Alana and her family. Reporters have camped outside the family's residence, paparazzi have followed Mama June's car, and entertainment outlets have published non-stop coverage of every small update. Mama June has addressed the situation head-on, posting on social media to ask for privacy during Alana's healing process while expressing appreciation for the overwhelming support. Her posts have struck a delicate balance between transparency and protection, as she attempts to shield her daughter from excessive public intrusion while keeping fans informed. Alana herself has remained largely quiet, choosing to stay offline and focus on her well-being rather than engaging with a flood of online speculation. Sources suggest that she's still emotionally processing the shock of the accident, replaying the moment it happened in her mind, and working through the fear that comes after such a traumatic event. Friends who have visited describe her as shaken but determined to recover, highlighting the resilience that fans have admired in her for years. Within the Shannon household, the crash has brought family members closer together. Even amid their usual chaos and complicated relationships, everyone has rallied around Alana, offering support in ways both big and small. Mama June has reportedly been stricter about who visits and when, wanting to maintain a calm, safe environment for Alana's healing. This renewed sense of family unity stands in contrast to some of their past public struggles, reminding viewers that in moments of crisis, they can pull together with fierce loyalty. Meanwhile, Investigators continue to gather details about the accident. Questions remain about whether another driver was involved, if weather or road conditions played a role, and whether anyone will face legal consequences. Mama June has stated that she's cooperating fully with authorities and wants clear answers about how this happened to her daughter. She has also expressed frustration toward rumors and misinformation spreading online, urging people to wait for official reports rather than jumping to conclusions. The emotional weight of the crash has also reminded Mama June of how quickly life can shift. She's spoken candidly about feeling protective in a way she hasn't felt in years, saying that this incident snapped her into a sharper awareness of her role as a mother. Those close to the family say she's been more present, more focused, and more determined to keep her family safe since the accident, vowing to do everything in her power to prevent anything like this from happening again. For fans, seeing Mama June's raw emotion and Alana's quiet resilience has created a wave of empathy and support online. Hashtags related to Alana's recovery have trended, fans have organized virtual prayer circles, and celebrities have even shared their well wishes publicly. The story has resonated because of how real and unfiltered it feels, cutting through the usual reality TV drama to show a family facing genuine fear and relief. As the investigation continues and Alana focuses on healing, the Shannon family's future steps remain a topic of speculation. Will this incident lead to changes in how they live their lives publicly? Will Mama June take on a more protective role long term? And how will Alana cope emotionally as she moves forward? For now, the family is taking things one day at a time, united by relief that the crash wasn't worse and determined to focus on what matters most: recovery, love, and resilience in the face of a terrifying scare.